on Ascent.
I support Zen to change their stuff in every fuck's sake.
Loud, kind of showcasing that it can still be used.
Would have made Tarek the sixth man? Ah, yes. Yes, that would work.
And then the Sky, if you're going to have one initiator
prediction.
that is the initiator.
I did predictions.
Intel, and of course the flashes, but you're gonna have to
I did it already. I did it at the end of the last game.
On defense, and that looks to be the plan right now.
Okay, RRQ.
Am I British? I am British.
Get this first round win. Let's see if
Viper Harbor and Ascent.
RRQ or if Talon
Yeah, it does seem like this comp can just be run everywhere. Let's see how it works. 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I just do it immediately after the map, because then it's easier and I don't have to remember it. Is Sassy IGL? I've got, like I said.
Well, here's the thing is that if they don't rush it too fast, they're all going to get
honestly, make whoever you want
IGL.
I don't fucking care.
They have to win their duels and push
make
through.
10s IGL. Fuck
it. Done. Jet Boy's so good. He reloads. It gets back out.
Well, yeah, and then we still have Garnett's alive as well. That's
I used
so
to
much,
think I'm tasteless.
Now the backup has arrived. You hear the door being broken.
Look at Tasteless. Look at me. Listen to Tasteless. Listen to me. And you thought I was Tasteless.
Double. Nicely done.
Yeah, but Flips is stuck. Oh, the frenzy comes to the rescue.
Okay, he fires some shots through there. Oh my God.
He knows he's weak. Yeah, he knows he's weak.
Yep. Gets one.
1v1.
Who would win? A 5-stack of... Okay, DFM on that.
And he gets the peak right as the smoke ends.
But to be fair...
A bit of a bad read there at the end and a much-needed round.
I thought you were Chubby Ninja.
RRQ.
We do kind of look... We do, you know, we kind of look the same.
So, right? You even
I can
lost
see that
your
one.
initial duel, so you weren't as confident pushing through. You were down in numbers. Your flank was caught, and 2GE.
Yeah, I do think that anybody can beat anybody in Pacific. It is very interesting.
Opens an explosive pistol round and flips.
I can see the similarity to Tasteless. I'll take it as a compliment. The man is hilarious.
Crouch through.
I don't know if he'll take it as a compliment. I thought you were the Pringles man. See, now that's a comparison I can accept. Paper thin, yep. Yep.
Pretty big buy round here, actually, from
yeah, they just
RRQ.
they want to pile through this.
Technically, I'm half of Tom Kai, I guess.
They want to get the advantage as much as possible. We always mention that. But the other thing, I think understanding, okay, their composition, we saw their pistol round. They're going to want to have to push out on these defenses. So let's actually hang back.
Do you hate the Sentinels get more of you?
Pick them off. I mean, look at the B-side setup. You've got the turret and the alarm bot.
Just don't.
So
it's not even. It's not. There's no hatred. Like I don't have anything against any of the players. In fact, people like Kaplan, I actually really like. I'm just over it. I'm just bored of like, will it be good now? Will the roster be good? Is it going to be good now that they've kicked their IGL? Oh my God, this could be it. Tens, Marv. Oh, no. I'm just like, oh, good luck, guys. I hope it works.
Tag anybody and then try to just move.
Have fun. There's no hatred. I just don't care.
They only have 30 seconds left.
I just don't care.
No matter which site, RRQ has to make up their mind. The reason they're
it's the same way with a lot of rosters. It's the same way with like rosters that can't qualify. I'm just like, oh,
yeah. If they can slow them down from getting entry,
have fun. Yeah, PSG of Valorant is a great comparison. It's like you spent loads of money and you won fuck all.
Movement here by Talon.
Wow, they won the lead.
So good. We need to get a spike plant right now.
Okay, they're trying to draw in for the kills, but the spike's not planted just yet. He needs to stick it, but he can't get the kills. They bought 3 rifles this round, Tasteless.
This is huge. There's not enough time.
RRQ.
Oh my God.
You're better than this. You're better than this.
Sorry, they're not even going to have enough time to put that spike into the ground.
Are they crumbling? Are they crumbling under the pressure? Like that round was poop.
You win the pistol round, and it's
like
kind
what?
Of a shoe-in to win the
I don't know where.
round,
Okay.
we
question number 1: where was Elmi Moore going? Like, was he just on an adventure?
Trying to really force this, and with a beautiful movement there.
Why would you run into a smoke when you're up against an eco? Like, come on, man. How did you get my name? My first name is Tom and my second name is Bismire. I changed it to Zeds so that people didn't call me Tombizz. Because people say my name wrong anyway. So I changed it to Zeds. Beautiful flash. So there you go.
Oh no, but this might act as bait. They think the operator's left. So they think they might have a chance. So Elmi Moore's just going to wait to see if he can get another kill. Now, Elmi Moore, he's talked about his favorite thing being picking off operators.
You think they could do well in LCQ? That's nice.
Garnett says whip
Tom
that shot.
Piss, wonderful.
Now they know the exact location of the operator. They're going to smoke out mid here. Jit Boys, oh, never mind. So much for that duel over there.
Oh, Elmimore probably thinking, well, if it was off, I would have won.
How
the so I'll lose
Zafira is on 1 HP.
But, I mean, listen,
don't stub your toe, buddy.
Just the one rifle that they had recovered, and Garnett's finally starting to hit shots right when it matters the most.
Xafiro with 1 HP. Stubbed toe.
If he gets a kill on 1 HP.
I mean, he just wants to save the op, right? I mean, his teammates cover his back. He has no reason to push out any further.
Already
in deep here into Garnet,
1 HP versus 3 HP. The battle of a generation.
I mean, RRQ would love to just try to get a plant, but that... Okay, I was going to say that starts to look impossible, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's a start.
Cruz might actually be in trouble here. There's... please stop.
16,
please stop.
Left.
Oh, and here's the thing. Flipstrider was doing such good work being bait there. Just spamming.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Wait, did they...
I think they might be able to do this. It's just Jitboys left.
Did they not have an idea? Xfero, 1 HP with the ace.
What?
Oh my God, that's insane.
He just somehow ninjas
around
the
fuck just
entire ace site.
That's 1 HP.
What the fuck just happened? How has he got 3 kills from here?
Okay, so
did they just forget he was in heaven? Why are you walking backwards into heaven?
I mean, still so concerned about trying to push through. I think just maybe assuming that Xfero surely joins his teammates. I've got someone coming up through stairs on A, but the timing just works out in favor of Xfero. He's moving so fluidly through heaven and recovers that round. And here's the thing. Operator now dropped on the side of Talon.
It's been a crazy back and forth so far. And here Talon is now in a very weakened position.
Yeah, Shiki is fucking messed up.
Xfero's coming
I really hope all of the players just like everybody they kick. I hope makes a comeback and does better than them. If he gets a kill or whatever, yeah, okay, all right. Yep. I know one of you fuckers is going to clip that shit and be like, look, it's Tom Costa cursing again. Oh, isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Tom said if he gets a kill on 1 HP and then he aced and got 3 kills, haha, here's my clip for the... Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you, that's what.
I'm still blown away by that last round. I mean, not the one that we just casted, but the one before that. I mean, it's so crazy that they actually managed to win that. But again,
are you doing an impression of Ryan already?
Yes. Like.
That's the most British accent ever.
Very frustrated with
That's my like sweaty nerd voice.
We've got Garnett's with an operator now.
Again, second op already on round 5. If he drops this one,
actually,
their economy
you cast a curse that round
for the first half because they already dropped the first one.
A lot more pivotal.
Even this is gonna get clipped. Probably.
Oh no.
Whoa, he didn't actually get the kill there.
Yeah, EJ was concerned because he was hearing the nanoswarms as well, and while Garnett gets 1 kill,
Garnett's
at the end of the day, the site is still broken open,
nanoswarm
and all of
died.
this because the paranoia blocked the Trailblazer site.
Gonna miss your commentary on Tokyo? Well, you can watch the watch party if I'm able to do it.
Beautifully done. 2GE with a great lurk over there.
This is so disjointed.
Cruz and Jitboys on the outside.
Oh, how's he got away with that? Oh, oh, this round is making my eyes bleed. He's gonna win it. He's gonna win it. No, he's not. Oh my goodness me.
Oh my.
Very close round here. So many insane moments here.
You follow the Premier League loosely because I'm a Tottenham fan and following it.
Talon tried to swing it
religiously hurts me.
Early second operator, and now they've called for a timeout. And look, it's going to be a very difficult, middle of the first half here for them.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking rough, and obviously that's why the early timeout now this time called from the Talon side. On the first map, we had RRQ actually both their timeouts in the first half. See if they can return the favor here on Ascent. Now, what I like is despite the
Hurricane fan,
Talon, RRQ understanding what the idea is here.
Do you have a season ticket or a membership? No, I don't want to go to those matches.
So far,
I'm more of an armchair fan. I can admit that.
And then the operator,
I'm not that dedicated. I'm not gonna. You think I'm gonna pay fucking 70 quid to go sit in the fucking cold in England and watch us lose to Aston Villa? You've got to be kidding me. Fucking, I'll sit and watch the highlights at home and cry. That's me as a football fan. If I'm gonna go and watch football, I want to be in like fucking Spain and it's warm and like, change team. You don't change teams. You're born with a team and you die with a team. That's how it works. You can't change teams.
Now fight back from behind here. Such a dramatic set of rounds. Obviously, pretty budget guns.
Yeah, fucking.
Guns right
we
now.
don't do plastic fans here.
We've got RRQ lined up to try to pierce into A.
RRQ, they might just dump their ultimates to get through.
Mo, what country do you live in? You support Madrid as a glory hunter. I support Tottenham through pain. When I was a kid and I started supporting Tottenham, they weren't even as good as they are now.
Oh, this is
one of our best players was fucking Canute. I reckon 99% of you don't even know who the fuck that is.
So they're just gonna let this go off.
So the Viper, oh my god, and Talon says, all right, you know what? We'll just get
Do you think Kane will leave? I thought Kane would leave for the last fucking 5 years.
Oh,
okay.
Predicting that hiding
spot. That's very nice.
Pit's gonna go down, and it just seems to be getting worse and worse right now for
Rob
Talon.
Moore is a poor man's Daniel Levy. No, because Rob Moore spends money.
I think RRQ was planning on
if anything, he's the opposite. He is more. He's Man United. He spends a lot of money and they're still shit.
So they said, well, why not just get an absolute advantage here? And the cherry on top was Talon actually aggressively using their Viper.
Why do you support Tottenham? Because when I was born, I was told you support Tottenham, and now I support Tottenham.
It's just going to be cleanup duty. I mean,
True story.
Doing what he can, but it's not going to be enough. Flips just contesting at this door as he often does. Now,
what do you mean when your best
like that Talon kind of threw the ultimatum down, right? And said, well, you know what? Let's just have the Viper get detained. Cruz, you're going to act as our bait. Let's keep the pit up.
I don't think there was ever a moment where their best player was Van der Vaart.
Right. But the problem was that RRQ had a great calculation with their flash and saying, if the pit's still not down, that Viper's in that corner. Because we've already walked through it, right?
They had a perfect read. It's
also,
okay,
you talk about like your best player being Van der Vaart. You realize that he was also then fucking our best player before that, and he was stolen.
And a very important round here is Talon is going to have some real weaponry. Try to make something happen here. The third operator.
Being a Man United fan is a pain because you guys spend $1 billion and still have a shit team.
All right, so using the cascade early, but not planting Cruz anywhere, and just a flash.
I did enjoy the downfall of Liverpool, though. That's been
And here's what RQ wants to do. They want to power through the site. Oh, Cruz, he gets one, but
nice
the real
shot from Cruz,
but is they actually want to try to bait out the lockdown, I think, to trade it with the 100 but they haven't planted the spike just yet.
So far, very good.
It's kind of working.
As well. Beautiful operator shot, and a full shutdown there as entry to A is denied.
Didier Drogba was fucking god tier,
I gotta
to be
imagine,
fair.
again, the idea probably was, well, let's do another speed hit over onto A, because if we can do that, most likely it will draw out the lockdown into tree, into garden. You can use our Hunter's Fury against it. Now,
does RRQ losing help GE? Yes.
That's okay, right? You were so far ahead.
If Spurs were a Valo franchise team, which team would they be? Team Secret, 100%. They are Team Secret. It's not even questionable. They're doing all right. They've beaten the good teams, and then they'll lose to the fucking shit teams. We are Team Secret. Or we're Talon. Or we're Talon. We'll do some weird shit. And you'll be like, what the fuck are they doing? And then you'll beat like a good team. You're like, what? How's that happen?
Figured RRQ here, going to try to come up through tree. Pat here with a pretty tight lurk.
Who do you think is going to be a long-term replacement for Loris? Absolutely no idea. I'm probably going to sign some like 35-year-old goalkeeper.
Now, Pat doesn't know if anyone's crossed through or not. However,
that's the Tottenham way. So just sign someone who's way past their prime. We'll probably wait for De Gea to not be able to move, and then we'll fucking sign him.
Already so close. They actually
Pat.
They have to. Cruz knows that this is a possibility.
Cruz seems to be jiggle picking this though.
They want to fight this one by one on RQ side.
Oh, Cruz is just going to hide.
And here comes a Reckoning to support Cruz.
Okay,
and
nice.
Cruz, he's using this to stay alive. Oh, the backup has now arrived up on A-Heaven.
Oh my god, the movement here from Talon is
that's a really nice round from them.
They really understand
Have you ever played
how
Football
to
Manager?
maintain positions. even without full intel.
When did this turn into a football stream? When someone asked me about football.
The lack of an overextension there over by Tree to then just bide your time, let them filter in.
I'm still not sure how I feel about this Viper setup. It's basically a retake wall on B, which I've never really liked. I don't think it's that impactful. I get the concept of it, and then just basically him just having a poison orb and then completely abandoning short. Like, this seems so high risk and so reliant on Cruz getting a multi-frag. I just think it's a bit of a shitty setup. Oh my god. He's so lucky to be alive.
He's trying to green it.
Oh, that was nice.
All right, Garnets gets another one.
This is a clusterfuck if ever I've seen one.
It's being used purposely in a spot where
he's doing this again. He's doing this again, and they don't.
Pat's coming from behind here.
Yeah, but Elmimore's already gone through as well.
God.
But they haven't cleared the. Oh, they now destroyed as well.
This is wild. All right, can Pat make this work?
This is the biggest clusterfuck I've ever seen.
He covers the turret. They have no idea he's here. He's waiting to find sight of Flips.
Gets one.
Oh.
All right, here we go. It's going to be Pat.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is going to be so crazy.
But he's going to get slowed down, so he uses the Cove as well. He's trying to clear out all the angles first. Excellent choice.
Such a crazy tactic.
Baits him in. But Flip says, no, I know you're in there with the shorty.
Oh
no, he's on Cove! He's on Cove!
Insane interaction there, Flip with the kill. So close. But I gotta say, I love the setup. They have these ideas at play.
Pat, that is, I think.
Oh, that's actually heartbreaking.
Utility moments we've seen from Pat. When he returned for VCG Pacific, his aim was already good. He was actually putting up the most kills in a lot of the maps, even though they lost. But, you know, some of the question marks came from he's trying out so many different agents. When is he going to really find his comfort zone with the utility?
Yeah.
That time, he just shows us, I know exactly what I can do, what's in my arsenal as Harbor. However, Flips one step ahead in the mind games.
That was really something else here. I mean, the way that he's able to intuit that and just get that perfect setup. And it almost worked.
It almost did. I mean, he played.
Yeah, he played the clutch really well, but that's actually so peak. That's so peak.
Checking for the stick on the defuse.
The thing is, I wouldn't even be surprised if somehow Talon are better on the attack.
EJ going to come forward here and dash in. And they're going to get set up over here. Oh, hold on a second.
They keep doing this. They keep just running through the nano swarm that's being placed down by RRQ. The thing is, though, it never.
The extra angle. Okay, Xpharaoh there for the cover as well.
Crew's going to be ready here.
Everything they're doing is just an all-in solo swing peak.
But here's the thing, that members on the RRQ are low if
I don't know what peak is,
so where you can get the initial kill,
swing into an angle.
Swap guns, they might have a chance. He spots one. They know that the retake is in motion, so
this is just like it's all in massive risks.
And then Xpharaoh can
like that's basically what we're watching at the moment.
To check for Xpharaoh. Okay, they want to save the operator at this point. Too much time.
Isn't that a peak? I'm not gonna lie. I was just making the assumption.
Back up, put a turret here. Maybe try to get an exit frag if they can. That's probably the best they could hope for here. We're in
that's what he meant.
Not much more left.
Unless he means a peak, as in like.
First half with RRQ still in the lead.
Unless you mean like peak, as in like a peak performance, like at the top of their game or something.
Let's get our own kills. Okay, operator's still alive. That was the main mission.
Yeah.
GG, no chance for GE. Jesus.
As she escapes over to A. Crazy back and forth, man. RRQ really delivering in map number 2.
I just think the B site defense setup from fucking Talon is shit. Like, it's either they get aggressive and try and fight it, or they just keep running through their own fucking util. Like, a smoke goes down, they just try and run through it and just catch a timing. That's not a good defense. Like, either just play for the retake. Their retakes look fine. Like, even Pat managed to almost win it in the round alone.
Wants to do with this composition,
and then RRQ are just doing well in the fairly basic executions. They have nanos to cover off any of the angles they're going to peek in. They can use a lot of their util early because they're never playing for the retake.
Garnet's waiting. There is going to be some movement over here towards.
But here's the thing. Yeah, sorry to cut
British, but not too fast.
The Aldrome was used on A, and Talon doesn't bite at all.
Fair enough.
They
I appreciate
expect
it.
this to happen here on B, but the flash is so good.
It's so all in.
Out there.
And then he's gonna. Like, I don't think Fox. The way the Fox has been playing is kind of tilting me. I'm not gonna lie. Like every time Garnet dies, he's just like, I need to swing. And it's like, no, you have all the flashes.
Still relying on this being a fake.
You have the flashes. Please stop doing that.
Rotate one or the other. Okay, now because of after the lockdown, there's no sound. We eventually have Fox rotating over to A, accepting that the lockdown was the fake itself.
I'm going to see how Cruz is going to handle this. He's in a very good position. Not able to get a kill just yet.
Oh, they're so weak, though. He gets one kill. The spike is planted.
Right,
Not again. Not again.
But they know he's stuck under. So Xpero just going to stay above to protect the spike for as long as possible.
Right?
Looks like Cruz is going to pull out wide.
Here's the thing. The real key point here for RRQ is Omimore. He's full health. He's outside the pit. He's outside the site.
He's dead.
So as long as the rest of his teammates buy time in the site, they have the post plan locked down.
Oh, just not quite able to make these shots. Gets one.
Uh-oh.
That makes it interesting.
They know Xpero's up top, too.
Oh, he had the steps and pre-fired him. Well done, RRQ. Well done, RRQ.
Wow, and the crowd's starting to get rowdy here for RRQ, right? They were relatively quiet on the first map because, quite frankly, there wasn't much to
The Fair has done a sick job so far this game. Like, the fucking ace he got is ridiculous, but, like, everything else, he's just performed well. Like, both their initiators are really hitting this game. But I do feel like the game plan is just
despite, kind of working
shit
up this new
from
comp,
Talon. Like, I don't like this comp, and I don't like the way they're playing it.
Identifying the weaknesses there.
Have you guys ever wondered why Tom never watch plays in A? Because it's nighttime for him. When the sun goes down, that's when Tom becomes Batman.
The first part
nice.
Of the plan here.
Nice.
The playbook from Talon, and Talon not able to adjust too much just yet this time. Okay. That was a double kill. That would have been crazy. In a lot of trouble. Because here's the thing, Talon with this last round, they couldn't get full buys. They just all bought down to whatever they could afford.
He TP'd there with the spike. A little bit audacious, but he's got away with it. I don't know what the fuck Jitboys is going to do here.
We got to see exactly how well Jitboys is going to handle this.
I don't think the Harbor fixed that much of a problem. I just don't think that they're using it that well. I've not seen anything with it other than his retake attempt. Screwed.
So they're going to get that plan over here onto B. It's going to be a 3-man push now.
Fox has been super aggro, and it's annoying me because, like, look at every single retake they're in. They have no flashes. They have to play with no flashes on the retake. It makes it so fucking difficult because he's always dead.
Omimore now distracted, but Garnez actually gets to kill himself.
Oh, 2GE just hit some nasty shots.
He's going to come in now. 2GE just around the corner. Did Cruz get the first pick? He gets one.
I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't be surprised if we're heading to 3.
He's using the Toxic Serene against him. He's just trying to bounce back and forth.
He can get this half.
He's actually going to hold it, at least a half.
Oh, right on the half time.
EJ's got it.
Good choice from EJ.
The 2 global esports diff.
9-3.
Switching sides.
Well, Sage Tasteless, what is the cooldown on the 9-3 curse? Because it didn't happen the last map, so is it off cooldown yet?
I don't know. I gotta get my magic 8-ball. It's left over at the desk. I mean, I gotta say, I'm delighted to see the adjustments from RRQ here. Let's not forget that the first couple.
Why did they
rounds
switch
in that
comps?
map were very,
I don't know.
Important. We had a big buy. For RRQ
like, the thing is, like, Talon are always trying to create new and sort of innovative ways to play, and I don't necessarily mind that. I just think, like, having the solo initiator on this map, like, this is a map which it has become more than meta to play double initiator. And if you're going to drop something, you drop a Killjoy. You don't drop the initiator.
So now RRQ shows us that they understood.
So I think that they've kind of overdone it with this one. And for something having a double controller, like, let's talk about delay. They've had no delay. They've had no delay at all. Like, think about how fast and snappy the executions have been out of RRQ. They haven't been able to stop them. So
the idea, though, is from RRQ,
it just doesn't make any sense.
Set up a format where you're always trying to set up for a flank and go for the retake. Maybe
Gecko, Sky, and Raze, Boombot strats.
Kind of wait and rely on
could be interesting.
Crafty, setups with Killjoy. Do you go for the classic one-way from the Omen over on A main? Curious to see what they start with, but they are looking happy. They look like they're finally warmed up and comfy up on stage. Meanwhile, Pat deep in thought, and is it almost my turn? I don't know. I would love it to be Yoru's turn.
I would like to cast a match with Yoru. I don't know if we're going to see him yet.
Yeah, we saw him
Is that
in the
Bartzy?
very early weeks with Forsaken using
Just
I think,
another
like
handsome man.
Or maybe week 2, and then he's Yoru.
Yeah, he said he's
the
from
Asian
Japan,
person,
so
and
evidently
then
it's
just
not,
about every
but...
team. Oh, I guess we saw him when Talon played the triple duelist as well, but
Yeah,
we all like to forget that ever happened.
Yeah, I forgot about that already. Okay. Well, that oh so important match 1 here. Can Talon start to pick up?
Well, I think we're going to
map
map 3. Unless they're about to show something very interesting on the other side.
Walk out of this very quickly with a map 2 win.
Like, I think
Okay,
Harbor
so
on attack
Olimar
of this
gonna
map could
set
actually
up
be very cool, because you
utility
can
on both
section
sides of
off
the
the
map and probably
entirety of
just
the A
hold
site with
mid.
one high tide. Like, you can literally
No, he's
wrap
actually
it
just gonna
round and
leave that
cover
alarm
everything
for
off.
now. I guess maybe
It
have
does
someone
give quite a
stop
lot of
Delta
space if you
repositioning
fuck it up,
mid,
though.
And looks like they're gonna set up
Who's
the
the best
one-way here
opper
on
for
A
each
as
region?
well, right off the get-go from the pistol round.
Aspas.
Okay,
Obviously
so the idea
Scream.
from RRQ is, if there's no one initially on main, let's just hold the other angles.
And
potential
obviously that
setups
one's
here.
now
Got a
done.
good double stack over here. They're gonna push out, and it
And,
turns out to be a bit of a trade here.
I mean, what a pinch
Okay,
though.
yeah.
Right, this was all set up. As soon as they hear the cascade coming out, the paranoia goes out, and they've
Laz
already
doesn't even
pushed
opt that
out,
much for his
from
own team.
both
He is
angles
pretty
to
fucking
pinch
good,
onto
though.
mid.
Yeah, it's obviously Scream.
And now Pat, he's going to have a very deep lurk. I think this is probably impossible, but let's see what happens. I mean, Pat's had some pretty crazy plays. If you could try to isolate 1 or 2 and drop him and then just, play it step by step, maybe you can do
Yeah,
something.
we see Haven. Yeah,
It's
weird. Both teams have been smashed on their own map choice.
Because that's the only utility. he's
Scream
got
over
left.
Durka. Just for anybody
See
wondering,
what he can do with it. Obviously, he's
that
just
was a
trying to rely on
joke.
cutting sound, trying not to get
Scream
spotted
is
by that
not
turret
good at
just outside
opping.
of the
That's
cone
why
of
it's funny.
vision.
Forsaken? We haven't seen it much. Okay, there's one for
First
free.
shot, but he should be shot in the back over
Okay,
here. There
never
is.
mind. Never mind,
Next
never
Pharaoh
mind, never
getting that
mind, never
kill.
mind.
And it's so funny. The
Something's
score
pretty,
differential
seems
that
to be
we're
pretty
having now.
competent with it.
Definitely a better map overall here for RRQ.
Well, yeah,
I don't know.
they're
It's not something. I think just because a lot of the time duelists play like
at the beginning of map 2,
mega
Arctic
aggressive,
favorable. They're doing
it seems to
Literally
be
right
much
now,
more of
mathematically
like a.
exactly if this keeps up.
It's not something I focus on as much. Whereas in CS, it's such a big deal.
This time, since they are in defense, no need to greet it too much. Elmi Moore just going to sit with a buggy.
Who do you think will
Looks like
win
he's gonna try to
Haven?
hold
We've
over
just
here
seen.
on
We're
B,
watching
and-
both teams get battered on their
They
own map
eventually have
pick.
that
I don't
Phantom
think it's going to
Gas.
be
So he went for
easy.
one Phantom. Very
Are you going to
typical
spell the Chinese player name?
Economy
I'm not
They're gonna
casting
rely on
Masters
Sheriff
Japan,
over
so
here.
I don't have to say his
See if
name at
Garnets can
all.
maybe get 1 or 2 picks and kind of take it from there. But overall, not a very cheap round.
Brother
here
is
for Talon.
sleeping
Talon,
on
I think,
Deviop.
confident if they can get
I don't think
further
we
along
see
in
that
the half,
enough
they
for
can
me
start
to be
string the
sleeping on
wins
it.
together.
All right, so
Well,
now
unless
Smokes
Garnet's
spawning
about
time.
to
Now,
pop.
2 people have already snuck in,
Paw.
but they're both taken
Well,
out
he's already dead.
instantly.
Never mind.
And that should spell the end of the round, right? No reason for Elmi Moore to move. He's got the Bucky in the site. The turret's still alive now. There is that toxic screen, but it'll always still, catch someone if they try to peek out from main. And, and I love this from RQ. They in fact just say, well, empty the site.
Oh yeah,
Get
of
the
course.
plant, whatever.
Bosa's
Let's
one
play it
op
safe.
round will go
Let's
down in
not give
history,
away
so
even something
evidently
like
he is the
Bucky, 'cause
best.
that spells trouble for
He's
the
the best
retake. Let's just make sure we cover the
around.
numbers.
When will Tomkai cast? I wouldn't be against it.
Hey, beautiful shot. Elmi Moore gets that.
Hey, they got a plant. That's something.
Oh,
Pull out the
nice
Bucky.
flash.
Aww.
Could not have gone better.
All right, little bit
Easy
toxic.
diffuse,
Little
easy
bit
life,
toxic.
William.
Yeah.
It's going to be the 11th win here for RRQ.
Yeah,
At
both
this
maps
point
have
in
been
time,
super
assuming we
fucking
do go to
dominant.
map
It's
3,
a
this is a
weird,
complete
weird
reversal.
game.
I have no idea who's going to take this. It's so hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, if we go to map 3, not to get ahead of ourselves, but it is Haven, a map
Not
that
to get
both
ahead of us.
teams have
It's
looked good at in the
11-3.
recent weeks, right, in the second half.
It's 11-3, Chobra. Come on. Have
That
some
should just be a
backbone.
straight up duel, but great support flash drive from Flipstrider.
The
And
greatest
he did get the point forward
of
to EJ close to his Bladestorm as well. So here's the thing.
international
Now, even if they eventually buy that
all
operator
time.
next round, their economy a bit more stable because they've got an early Bladestorm coming up, guaranteed after this round.
Okay, onto the B site. Talon needs to make
I believe
something happen.
in the Fnatic comeback for Talon. I
They're gonna have a
don't.
knife coming in a second here. Doesn't get
Are you going to be
read on
casting for
anything
Master
just yet.
Tokyo? No. No, I'm not.
And it's a very slow push
Hopefully
here.
be back at
Garnett's gonna
Champs,
come
though.
up.
Fingers
Obviously, a
crossed.
bit of ambiguity
Working
here
on
with that
visas
Viper's
and
wall,
stuff.
but he's going to peek that corner, not see anything. There's a lot of killjoy utility.
You want what? You want some fucking like Joel
Gonna muck up
Berettas or
their entry
something?
if they're not careful.
So this is it's a bit unfortunate because they're so behind in rounds. Because here's the thing about this toxic screen is that eventually they have to get through it as well, or they have to lower it. And to really sell the fake or an entry, what they would have to eventually do is when the screen goes down, set up the harbor utility to cover the other angles, right? So you're always prepped for the advantageous crossfire. But they're already down 3-11. Whether they commit to it or not this round is not going to have too much
This is
of
a
mental
weird
impact
Viper wall.
against RRQ, and that's why RRQ's
Like,
playing
I think
so
it's going to be really annoying if a team has to retake, but you have to get into the fucking
dart.
site first.
So if they do come in,
Oh my god, he's just pinged their whole fucking team.
Right, well, he actually is basically curbed the push here. Garnets is finally going to come through.
Yeah, and now they're just they're sitting on the other side of their own Viper screen and using it as a smoke.
Here. Oh, his gun not ready, but the Bucky already gets one kill.
And you're letting the SMGs get close. I don't
right
think this is a good Viper screen at all.
And it's a total bloodbath
this
here.
seems
Looks like
cheap.
it's still 2-2 right now. Cruz with that kill. Now a 1 versus 1. No, sorry, 2 versus 1.
All right, well, Cruz will kill everyone. That
There
works.
is that much-needed Talon victory there. 4-11.
Oh, I mean,
and so we expect them to get that. That was a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be. But
Tombizz curse. It was a bonus round. Like, they had a Bucky and a fucking
not a whole lot of room.
Spectre in there.
You know, at this point in time,
So honestly, it wasn't a bad round for them.
Here, on the defending side, so we're gonna have a very, very perfect set of rounds.
I do think in a buy round though, that wall is not going to work for them.
Point yet, right? So still in much better.
It's not match point. Will
on map 1.
Give up.
You know that what we saw in that round was basically everyone's worst nightmare, where you literally have like 50 smokes and not a single player on the server knows where they are anymore. Lots of chaos.
Yeah, total communication breakdown.
Cobra might be fucking battling with Van Silly for Fence Sitter of the Year.
Too many members there. They still get one. It's a trade. Oh,
well, hold on.
What?
Meanwhile, over on the other side of the map,
well,
be more drops too. Talon in hot water.
That's not gone well.
It's going to be a split over A-long through catwalk up towards
I hope both teams have fun.
RRQ,
I don't.
As soon as they have the numbers advantage, this is how we know that their foundations have been really practiced.
I want to see what Elmi Moore did. Did he just spam through the Viper screen or what?
So they say, okay, B site, back out. We're 4v2. If they plant on B, so be it. Let's get ready to back up on A.
All right, Fox just going to strafe over here, try to flash up into heaven.
Yeah, but now it's already a 3v2, right? So that early backing out of B site allows this retake to be prepared instantly. Fox doing what he can to create
a bit
of a curveball.
I did like he's actually just a madman. He's actually just a madman. I don't know what has happened this game, but Fox has gone off the deep end.
He wasn't spotted, and he's going to swing out for the kill.
Oh.
He finds one, but now he's trapped.
Oh, he's dead. I
like the ideas.
That's not gone well at all.
Both of them to try to drop down at the same
Damn.
time.
Oh, do you still believe in the Fnatic comeback?
Pat tries to preempt that by coming up on one side, getting the kill, and backing back down into hell, but he whips the shot, and so that's going to be the 12th win here for RRQ. Unless Talon can win every single round from here on out, we're going to be going to map 3.
Tombizz curse. Don't. What? So you're saying that because I don't believe it's gonna go all the way back? Let's see. I'm happy to see. I'm optimistic, you know, because I have said that this is done.
Again, we keep talking about Elmi Moore being that kind of aim god on
oh, you know, they've called a timeout.
And map 2 is a huge boon to go to map 3.
I'm sure Zeus has got a plan to win them 8 rounds in a row.
Timeout called here.
On the attack side of Ascent.
RRQ ready to just wrap this up, to close this out, and move on onto the
Good, now I won't lose any points. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Got to appreciate and respect the way they're
Indo
able
pride.
to reconfigure. We've got a lot of Indonesian fans here in the audience.
I love it, right? RRQ's really gathered a lot of fans, whether they're visiting or they're already
Next
here in
map better be a bloodbath.
Yeah,
I need something to wake me up. This map has made me feel quite drowsy. You guys ever notice when Tom says it's over, the opposite happens? Do you guys think maybe Riot is hiding Tombizz strat for champions? Wonderful.
Regularly, and I mean, every team putting up such a good fight. I mean, that's why we have so many different scenarios still for playoffs here in Pacific.
Yeah, and it's still so hard to tell who's going to move on. All right. Round 17 here.
Operator online for EJ, but the 3 ults available on the side of Talon, so
they could try to force another win, but they got to remember, you know, it's not about getting one round win. They have to win everything, so they're going to have to economize these ults if we're going to see this incredible comeback.
Can't wait for Gen G versus Air. I'm hoping it'll be a good game. I hope we get to see the best out of both of them, because I feel like we've had Depp go a little bit missing the last couple of weeks, and also Gen G as a whole team have gone missing over the last few weeks.
RRQ just kind of left that open with the alarm bot.
Here we go. There goes the one flash.
Right,
well, Reckoning immediately used.
Come down. There's still a double stack over here onto B.
No.
Yeah, but 2G already cut off one of the members, providing backup. Now he switched angles with the Omen ultimate, and the Odin's still going.
Not bad. Not bad.
He thins out the numbers.
Not
Suddenly
bad.
it's just Garnett's left in a 1 versus 2. No spike planted yet.
Yeah,
Garnett's
it's
gonna have to try to
fucking
push
done.
out. Still a minute on
It's
the clock.
fucking
Yeah, well,
done.
he has a lot of time, so Garnett's, his goal is to get 1 kill before he goes for the plant. He wants to make this a 1v1, but here's the thing is that...
Look at the crossfire. Flipside is just waiting.
For the peek
It's
out.
done. It's fucking
And
done.
that is
No
it.
curse.
13-4.